Well, hello all and welcome. Hope you're all doing well. I want to start with an apology. My last video that I put up, it's about a week ago now. Today's the 12th of June. It's a Cosford Air Show, and although I don't live immediately near it, there has been a few aircraft going around. But yes, my last video was put up last week, and most of that content was filmed round about beginning to middle of May, and then I roughly had about 4 months where I wasn't filming anything. And the main reason was that I got it into my head that all as I'm doing when I'm putting my videos together is copying what everybody else is doing, i.e. I'm now putting my tomatoes out and everybody else is putting tomatoes out. I'm doing my sweet corn. Oh, everybody's putting sweet corn out. Putting beans out. Everybody's putting, and I thought to myself, I'm just copying what others are doing. And I don't know why I got it. I mean, it isn't that. That isn't obviously what's happening. It's because of the fact that this time of year is the time of year for putting beans, sweet corn, tomatoes and so on. You don't get anybody planting beans out on the allotment in the middle of October. Other than maybe broad beans, of course, but you get the gist of where I'm coming from. And I just felt a bit down, a bit sort of, oh, why do I bother, or why should I bother? And I didn't, but as I say, I didn't bother filming what I was doing. Needless to say, as you can see here, my tomatoes are in and doing well. My beans are in, my sweet corn's in, my leek, everything round on the plot is all in and is doing well, but I will show you all this in future videos. But I just thought that I'd just apologise and say I'm sorry that I haven't been doing my regular turnover of videos, because as I've just said, I felt that all as I was doing was copying what everybody else has done, and I don't do these videos to copy whatever anybody else is doing. And it wasn't really until I was talking to my wife and I got thinking about things, and I thought, no, hang on a minute, this is the time of year when you would be putting your beans out, you would be putting tomatoes out and so on. And let's just say it took a while for the penny to drop with me, and then suddenly realise, well, hang on a minute, no, you're not copying everybody else. So here I am, we're back doing some more videos. I'm going to give you a guide, a tour with regards to the greenhouses. I'm going to show you how the carrots are doing in the barrel, and I'm also going to show you, because I haven't shown you this for months, I'm going to show you the veg trug out on the decking at the back of the house. Last time I showed you anything to do with that, I think it was probably middle of February, and there was a few carrots coming up. Well, if you look at it now, you're not going to recognise it. But without further ado, again, thank you for letting me let off a bit of steam and explain myself. I feel it's necessary. So without further ado, I'll spin you round and we'll go and have a look at the veg trug, see what's happening with that. here we are. This is the veg trug, as can be seen with the carrots doing really well. I've added to those some spring onions, which are, if I've got they're guardsmen, and they're ready to come out. In fact, I shall take some of them out to have with me pack lunch, my sandwiches for work for next week. And I've also got some lettuce in, and this is crisp mint. Now, I've been taking 1 or 2 of these, and I've been taking some from off the allotment, and they're lovely, absolutely fantastic. The best way I would say of describing them, as you can see here, is they're a little bit like a little gem lettuce, but a lot bigger. They will survive a stripping back of leaves and then leaving. If you take, in fact, I have taken some off this, and then I've moved down and so on, and done it that way. And I've had whole lettuce that we've used within a salad for all the family and such like, and they're doing really well. I've been very crisp mint, they're called, and I've been really pleased with those. So this is the veg trug. As I say, as I start and take these spring onions out, I will get and put some more in to replace them as we go along. And I'm thinking of maybe doing another row of carrots just down. There's a little bit of a gap here, and I might do another row of some later carrots and put them in there. So yeah, that's the veg trug all sorted, and I'm really pleased to bits with the way how everything's doing in this. It's really chuffed to bits with it. Right, this is the carrots in the barrel. These have been in about, it's got to be about a month. Giving you some idea of how sort of miffed I was feeling and what have you. I didn't even bother putting a label in here. They're all sweet candle that are in here, and you know, putting my finger, the top's quite uniform, nearly all the length of my index finger, near on all of them. There's 1 or 2 that are a bit smaller, but I can't really say any more about those. I'm really pleased with how they've done, and because these have come up well in here, and because of the others doing so well in the veg trug, it's got the old grey matter going with regards an idea for next year, but I'm just thinking about that at the moment. But I will let you know exactly what I'm thinking about in time. I will let you know. But that's carrots in a barrel that I'm chuffed to bits with. We're not going to do too bad this year for a few weeds. We're not going to do too bad this year for some carrots, that's for sure. A lot better than last year. Well, as you can see with the tomatoes, I've got tomatoes in flower, they're all doing well. I'll take you off the tripod and show you around so you can see a little bit clearer, a little bit more detail as to what I've got and how things are doing. So let me just take you off that tripod, and I'll apologise now for any shaky camera work. So I'll show you what I've got and what's going on. Right, I'll stand up. The back line along there, they are all Crimson Crush tomatoes, and there's, as can be seen, there's 1 or 2 just starting to put flower heads on. There you go, you can see that flower on there. Then at the front, so they're all the Crimson Crush. They are, if it wasn't for me liking to do other varieties, Crimson Crush would be my go-to, full stop, because with them being blight resistant and so on, They're a really good tomato. There's no more to be said. The row in front. Now then, what we've got here is a luxury cucumber in there. Then I've got a line of sweet million, 3 sweet million. I'm just seeing a side shoot there. Take that off, and as can be seen, flowering, flower heads on a lot of these. Another side shoot there. Take that out. But yes, so there's 3 sweet million there. Then a cucumber down here, which, there it is. That's a Socrates. Now I've never grown Socrates before. It's my first year, and these will produce a lunchbox size, for want of another name of cucumber, mini munch. They'll produce that sort of cucumber, and as can be seen there, there's just 1 or 2 starting to come, so they're doing nicely. Next to those, some sweet peppers. I don't know what this is all about, with these leaves going a bit, it's almost as if there's like a frost got at them. I mean, I can't see it. I don't quite know what's happened there, but we've got fruit appearing on peppers, so I'm pleased with that, and there's lots of flowers. We then move over to this side, and again another Socrates, and you see there, little Socrates cucumber there. At the back is a solitary Crimson Crush. Then moving down the front here, these are all sweet aperitif, these 3, and we're just starting to get some flower heads and a side shoot that wants removing. Another one there, and another one there. There we go. Right, that's got all the side shoots out. They're all down there. Now along the along the front again, another luxury cucumber across the front. So the setup is two Socrates at the back, and then 2 luxury at the front. Now then, down the back of here, now let me spin you around because I've got to explain a little something here. Now at the start of the year, when I started picking the seeds I was going to grow and deciding what I was going to do, I thought about doing some beefsteak tomatoes. I'd thought about it last year, and that was as far as it got, and then I'll give it a thought again this year, and I was a bit reluctant to want to do anything else than me normal, than what I normally do, and that was it. I'd done sweet aperitif, sweet million, Crimson Crush, and me Bacardi that I grow. And when I was starting to plant this up, because these have been in here a month easy, maybe a little bit longer, but when I started planting these up, my wife come out to see what I was doing, and she immediately turned around and she said, "Which ones are the beefsteak?" And I said, "Well, none of them. I'm not doing any beefsteak this year." And it was, "Oh, I thought you know how it goes." You married men out there know what I'm talking about. Needless to say that we took a trip to a garden centre, and my wife bought some beefsteak tomato plants. So I'll spin you around and show you what we've got. Now then, that one there, that one there, and that one there, they are all, if I get the, let's push you into the, undergrowth. There you go, can you see that? Brandy boy, beefsteak. I would have had 4 here, but they were the only 3 I could find at the garden centre I went to. So my wife picked these out, which are Golden Sunrise. She says, "Ooh, I like the sound of that name." And that was it. So Golden Sunrise are what we're actually doing. So that's everything in this greenhouse. And again, with these beefsteak, what I'm thinking of doing here, I've got a good truss there with regards to flowers coming on there. I've got another, that's a side shoot that wants pinching out. I've got some more flowers coming there, and what I'm thinking of doing is possibly there looks like there's possibly a third. So once they come and I'm fastened, I'm going to pinch the centres out, and I'm going to do the same again with this one. Another side shoot to come out. Again, flowers there, and again this gets to about 3 trusses and I'll pinch the centre out. And then what I may do on 1 or 2 of these is wait for the first of the tomatoes to form and then pinch the rest off, so that I'm basically only doing maybe 3 or 4 beefsteak tomatoes per plant, so that it allows them to get to a good size. That's me thinking. Let me know in the comments below what you think, whether you'd consider that was a good idea or not, because it'll give me a chance to grow some, hopefully to grow some decent sized beefsteak tomatoes. As I say, with the peppers, I've shown you with them. I don't know what that is. That's I can't understand that, but maybe you'll let me know. I don't know. But let's go next door, next greenhouse, and I'll show you what I've got going in there. Right, so this is the other greenhouse, and along the back of there is my Bacardi tomatoes. And again, these are ones that I've grown from saved seed, and again, as you can see, flowers. There's some more flowers coming there. Got flowers in there. I think every single one apart from this one, they've all got flowers on, and there's 3 of them that are well ahead. And then going down here with regards cucumber, looking a bit sickly, don't know why, but again, this is a luxury cucumber. Everything in here, by the way, went in about a week later than the other greenhouse. No, it might be about 2 weeks actually, sorry, thinking about it. Let's take that side shoot off there. And what I've got here then coming forward, so I've got a luxury cucumber there. Then here I've got another Bacardi in there, and another Bacardi in here, and these have got, every single one of them has got a side shoot on, so we'll get all them off. Then coming forward, what I've then done is here I've got a Socrates, and again another Socrates cucumber. They're picking up. They do look a bit sickly, but I can assure you they are picking up. Then going to the back here, now these 3 are the best 3 of my overwintered peppers, and as can be seen, we're getting fruit coming and it's colouring up, albeit not very big. I don't really know why, I can't understand that. Again, fruit on there, but not colouring up. Then these are the other peppers that are all really doing well. There's flowers coming on all of these. fruit on there as well. As I say, these have all gone in. These have probably been in here about 4 weeks, yeah, something like that. These have all gone in, but they're looking well, the fresh ones, the new ones, and putting some nice fruit out as well. And I'm pleased with these Bacardi down here. I was going to mix this and have all Bacardi down the back, and then along the front a mixture of Sweet Million and Sweet Aperitif, but because I've got those in the other greenhouse, I thought, well, I'll leave them in there. Let me spin you around. And I thought to myself, I'll leave them where they are, leave the others, and just fill this with Bacardi and cucumbers, really. So that's a bit of a tour of both of the greenhouses, all set up and coming along very nicely. I'm very pleased with those. Right, I've got something a little bit different for you now. I live in Stafford, and we have our own county showground, and throughout the year this puts on all sorts of events, motorbike shows, pet shows, and it also puts on its own county show, or puts on the county show, should I say. This, as its name implies, is mainly to do with farming and field sports and such like, all country pursuits of different types. And I went this year. It was last week when we went, and I've put a little bit of filming together. It gave me a chance to have a talk to Graham, my cousin, who runs a farm not far from me. He has a stall up there because he sells ice cream. I'll put a link below to his website, and you can see a little bit about him and about the farm and so on. And the ice cream is top notch as well. And no, I'm not being biased. I know his family, but no, I'm not being biased. It's lovely ice cream. So sit back and enjoy. It's only a small clip. It's made up of some photos, bit of video. I've put some music over it, but I hope you enjoy it.
with the monster truck. We check the cars at nice level. And we're back into position.
Oh, we was checking.
What about it, folks? Do you want to see some damage? Yeah! Are you ready? Yeah! 3, 2, 1,
That's some serious whiplash.
we bring the Grim Reaper in to fit the cars. Now, when they close with the 2 front wheels, as they leave the ground together,
He's stuck.
and then in reverse, they should touch the ground together. This is an art, this is the science. The simplest way to do this is to make sure that the monster truck launches level, flies level, and lands level. Ladies and gentlemen, Big Pete is ready. Grim Reaper is ready. What about you? Do you want to see Reaper die? Are you ready? 3, 2, 1, go!
Well, that's it for this one. Thank you all very much for watching, and I apologise again for being a bit spasmodic sort of last month with regards videos. I've explained why, as I say at the start of this video, but I'm going to be honest now. I'm shall we say I'm pumped and I'm keen to get on. I hope you've enjoyed what I've shown you. It's not a lot, I'll admit, but show you with what's going on with the greenhouses and so on. I will do a plot tour. That will probably be in the next video. But thank you all very much for watching. It really is very much appreciated. Please like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you again in the next one. Ta-ra a bit.